And thousands of animals were rescued from the devastating floods there in Louisiana. A few of those saved dogs and cats are now here on the Suncoast and are already in foster homes. ABC 7's Dwayne Lindo joins us now with the details on that effort. Dwayne?
Well, that's right, Scott. 9 dogs altogether were flown by volunteer pilots from Louisiana to the Punta Gorda Airport in Charlotte County. Now the sanctuary organizing it is hoping they all are adopted.
Mojo. Hey, let's learn. Sit.
Mojo is considered pretty lucky. Just last week, he was caught in this, treading water for days in St. Landry Parish, just west of Baton Rouge. Now he's being fostered in Englewood.
All just kind of spontaneous. We didn't really plan it.
Jessica Dean is now fostering, but is planning on adopting Mojo.
My husband and I fell in love with him, and he said last night he wanted to keep him.
Mojo, one of 9 dogs rescued from Louisiana and brought to the Englewood Animal Sanctuary. Shelter director Marion Lutz says when they arrived, there was a crowd waiting to foster these dogs.
They were clapping and cheering as we pulled in. They had provided food, snacks, and all kinds of love to help these animals.
One of the rescued dogs even coming into the shelter dehydrated. He was given some fluids and fostered that same night.
He was up playing, walking on a leash, great. He's a little hound, brundle hound mix, and maybe 4 months old. And just you wouldn't think that anything had ever happened to him.
The animals enduring plenty of trauma, according to shelter trainer Stacy Clements. He says all of these animals were already in a surrender situation.
So they're in a shelter environment, caged up with a lot of other dogs, and then the flood coming. All the volunteers and stuff that they had at the shelter there, as well as workers, they were frantically getting these dogs to higher ground, to safety.
And for this nonprofit volunteer-based organization, displaced animals bring on a heavy expense.
If we do all of the shots, the rabies, the heartworm test, the flea treatments, and the spay and neuter, also we microchip, it costs on the average of about $340 per dog.
Now, all 9 dogs are currently being fostered, but may need to be adopted in the future. Meanwhile, the sanctuary is already planning on receiving another 20 displaced dogs from Louisiana within a couple days.